Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for 7 Deadly Sins, Imperial Wrath of the Gods, Episode 3. So, we have an awesome storyline going on right now, where last episode was almost entirely of King and Deanne, but now they encountered Droll and Gloxinia, I think it was, and they put him in a trial to make them stronger, and they are now looking like Droll and... Did I say Drox the first time? Droll and Gloxinia. And they are during the war that happened 3,000 years ago or whatever it was. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how that war plays out. Also, forgot to mention right at the start of the video, I did shave no more goatee only because I'm doing this for No Shave November. Now, I am a little bit ahead on videos, and I do early access on my Patreon, so I'm even ahead of my early access on Patreon at the moment. So you guys might not see this if you're watching on YouTube until, like, mid to late November. You might not see the first episode of my No Shave November, but I shaved 4 days ago. It's starting to come in a little bit already. My beard doesn't come in very quick, so I'm very curious. I'm mainly doing it for myself. I want to know how long it'll take or how much will come in a month's time. And I might keep the beard again, but keep it, like, short and trimmed, not the long, messy one like I had before. But we'll see. I also might just go back to the goatee, because I think that might look best so far, but I might try a trimmed, cleaner-looking beard this time. Anyway, enough of that. Sorry. We're going to start the episode here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I hate how I look without it, though. I can't wait till it comes in. It's almost there. I really hate it when it's clean shaven. I really look like a baby. In another day or two, it'll probably be good. Yes. Deanne's voice coming from Droll. Yep. Yes, the piety before the piety we know. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. I'm actually wrong. Last episode, I said it was the blonde-haired girl. But no, she's Purity, isn't she? Piety was the guy with a bunch of faces. Like the shadow ball of faces, right? Totally fine. Damn. It's so interesting. The friggin'... Just the fact that they censored the blood coming out of his mouth, like the spurt of it, but it was still red going down the cheeks. I told myself I wouldn't talk too much about the censoring. Sorry. Man, I feel like such an idiot messing up piety and purity. I'm pretty sure it was Purity, right? Now I'm second guessing everything. I think the girl with the blonde hair was Purity, and I'm pretty sure Piety was the one I'm thinking of. The dude. I really love this intro song. Do 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 do. Such an interesting scene. I like how it, like, lines up with the music. There's something, like, I really enjoy about it whenever the feather, like, goes dark and then it says, like, to the commandments. Alright, here we go. Let there be light. Interesting. I didn't know he could, like, manifest... Well, I guess he's just... It's because he can see him. But it's interesting, I thought he could just, like, talk to him through the mask, but he manifested, like, a physical form. Might not be physical, though. Jeez. Alright, so it still works. I wonder, like, how to learn their powers. Full counter! Yes. Alright. Meliodas took them all out. Damn, Meliodas. Oh, Elizabeth did it. Or the other Elizabeth, whatever she is. Her name is Elizabeth, okay. What? Does he? Wait, I don't... A little bit, I guess? That wouldn't be my first thought, though. What the hell? Alright. Back in its former glory, right? Oh shit. Pretty badass. More of the goddess race. Divine Lance Corporal. All right, one of the Archangels, one of the four. Hmm. Shit. Well, alright. That doesn't sound like truce. I can't tell if those fairies are really small or if these are giants. Or both. Okay, I think they're giants. Okay. He is. That is true. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. I like that. Cool. Nidobuster. I imagined when I imagined the goddess race in this world, I didn't imagine them as being like purely good. So this isn't too surprising that they seem a little creepy and evil-y, sorta. There's something disturbing about the wings coming out of the back, though, to me. I don't know why. It looks painful. There was a scene earlier, and I thought about it, and I just didn't say it. Deanne fighting good in that droll body of hers, his. We yield. I wonder if it's part of the trial that these people just dismiss the weird behavior of Gluxinia and Joel. Is it like the trial that's allowing them to just overlook it, or are they just clueless? Hmm. Brother. Interesting. So they're family. Hmm. Interesting. Barrier. Live bait. Shit. Well, that's a lot. Hey, there's some familiar faces. So, that's Purity. That's my bad. Pretty sure, anyway. Shit. I like Meliodas' outfit. He looks badass. I kind of forgot about that. Sorry, King had his doubts about Meliodas at one point. I think he was kind of getting over that, but it's kind of cool for King to see Meliodas like this back here. Alright. He doesn't, I don't know. He doesn't look that much like friggin' Bun to me. Aside from, like, the same color eyes. Oh, is that Elizabeth? Shit. Look at Frodron's little wings. They're adorable. You guys see that shit? Jeez. Does she not know about it either? The barrier? The live bait. Yeah, look at Frodron. He's such a big dude, and his wings are just like, nyeh. Immediately. Oh, I guess in that shot, Frodron's wings look a little bigger. There was one shot where they look tiny compared to his body. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I don't know why I'm saying, oh no, like, I don't want the Demon Race to win, but I feel like just an indiscriminate slaughter is just bad. It almost feels like the, yeah. It almost feels like the Goddess Race are kind of like the instigators of all this. Oh. Just gonna kill them all? Wow. That's insane. Damn. I know they're demons, but I kind of feel bad for them. She's pissed. Who's that? One of the other Archangels, maybe? Well, we know that several of these commandments don't die here. Whoa! Ah, that was such an abrupt ending! Damn it! Ah, that was good. I was so into it. Wow, that was a fast episode! I, like, didn't expect it at all. Holy shit. Oh, wow. We're learning a lot, I feel like. It's interesting because I felt so bad for the Demon Race here, and it's like the Demon Race might not be entirely... Like, obviously we know that Meliodas can be good, you know? I don't know about, like, the other commandments at one point, if they could have ever been, like, good, you know? But I like how they're kind of portraying the races at this point. Like, before it was all, like, discrimination against the Demon Race are evil, yada yada yada. But now seeing this flashback, it's almost like the Goddess Race is the instigators, which is interesting. It makes it almost seem like the the demons were just acting in self-defense in a way, and then made to look like the bad guys, like just propaganda. Interesting. Alright, guys, that's the end of episode 3 now. Credits are over. So yeah, it's so interesting. I'm sure the demon race was doing bad stuff before, you know? But I wonder, like, how bad what they were doing. Like, I wonder what, like, triggered the war to start, you know? Because I wonder if it was really, like, was it the demon race that, like, did something bad enough to start the war? Or was it, like, the goddess race's, like, anger and hatred for them that they just wanted to wipe them out, and they used the fact that they're, like, the demon race and pinned a lot of stuff on them and everything to justify their, you know, extermination of them, essentially. And then obviously when, in our timeline, we see them break out and they're doing a lot of bad things because they were sealed away and subjugated and all this stuff, you know. I don't know, it's interesting. But I kind of, for some reason, it didn't surprise me when the goddess race, like, Archangel guy was being a bit creepy. I kind of had a feeling that the Archangels weren't going to be, like, purely good. Kind of like how not all the demons are just purely evil, you know? There's some camaraderie among them, let alone Meliodas, who is just, like, good in general, you know? So it makes sense that if a seemingly evil race can have some good in them, a seemingly, you know, divine and good race can have some evil in them. But yeah, so it was cool seeing them kind of like experiencing the power that Joel and Gluxinia have, King and Deanne experiencing that. I wonder, like, they said they're gonna have, like, more power when they come out of this if they survive. Now, is the trial, I'm wondering if the trial itself is something that grants them power when they overcome it, or is it that by being in Joel and Gluxinia's bodies, they're gonna realize how to use their powers more effectively, hence increasing their power? I'm not sure which one it's supposed to be. We might not really know. It might be one of those, like, obscure things that they come out of it and they're just, and I wonder if it's, like, instantly stronger, you know? I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how that all works out, but seeing them kind of experiencing the powers and living in the life as them is pretty cool. They're trying to not be obvious, but they don't know Joel and Gluxinia too well, so they don't really know how to act like them. So obviously they can only really act like themselves, try to pretend the best they can, and trick people. Pretty much shortly after I mentioned, like, do any of these people get suspicious? But the sister actually did right after I ended up talking about it. But I mean, and it's not like they're back in the past, right? So even if they do stuff differently, it's not like they're gonna change history, because this is just a trial. This is just like they're just like thrown into kind of like a simulation of what the past was like, you know? Which means that I wonder if, like, the events could turn out differently if they mess up, you know? And obviously that wouldn't affect history at all. It would just, you know, affect them in that little, like, pocket world that they're in right now. But that'd be kind of interesting if they, like, learn a lesson because they, you know, didn't do something. They ended up, I just had a thought in the middle of that, sorry. And it, like, screwed up my whole train of thought. Oh, what was I even saying now? I want to, like, finish what I was saying first. Crap. It just completely lost my train of thought. Oh, now it's like I had it, and now it's, like, slipping away. I can, like, feel it just, like, leaving my mind. Well, anyway, I'll just continue on with my other thought that came to my mind. Now, we know that Joel and Gluxinia had to... were forced to join the commandments, right? Now, I'm wondering if maybe it had to do with something that, like, Meliodas plotted or something. In a way, like, obviously the goddess race is kind of, like, going a bit overboard. Like, even some of their own people and stuff are, like, freaking out over what they're doing, you know? And, so I wonder if to beat the demon race, do Meliodas, or to beat the goddess race, because we know the goddess race kind of, like, lost a lot of their power and can't manifest physical form, is what they talked about. I wonder if Meliodas and Droll and Gloxinia kind of team up with the demon race to take down the goddess race, and then after that ends, then maybe, like, Meliodas or someone seals the demon race away and takes care of them too, you know. And I don't know. Interesting. I just kind of thought about that. Like, I wonder what all that entails, because now it seems like Meliodas wants to do something about the goddess race because they're doing bad shit too, and we know that both of them are gone essentially in the future. So, I'm super interested in this storyline though. Like, I don't know. I still feel like we haven't hit the, like, Wrath of the Gods aspect of the story yet, which I'm okay with. I guess, like, in a way you could consider this big war like a Wrath of the Gods if you consider Archangels like gods, but I think it'd be kind of interesting to actually see, like, maybe gods in this world, but it could just be, it might not literally mean, like, Wrath of the Gods, like gods showing up. It may be more, like, metaphorical in a way, you know? I don't know. But interesting. Either way, I'm enjoying this storyline thoroughly. I could sit here with this like, I don't know how long it's gonna go. It might end next episode, because I mean, we do still have Meliodas and Elizabeth, so really all we're missing is some of the other sins, which isn't a big deal, even though it's not the same Meliodas and Elizabeth we know. I was thinking, like, you know, I don't know how many more episodes are going to go on without showing, like, you know, Meliodas and getting back to the status quo that we know. But I was thinking I could probably watch this for another, like, 4 or 5 episodes, you know? That's how much I'm enjoying it. But I also, like, part of me feels like they might end it sooner so they can get back to the other storyline and stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Because, like, and then it dawned on me that, well, we do still have Meliodas in a way, and learning more about his backstory while also doing this trial and stuff is really cool. We also have the mystery with Elizabeth and stuff like that. So I don't know, like, what's going on with that. I had a couple theories last episode, but I'm still, like, really not sure. But that friggin' massacre, though, was crazy. Having them all sealed up in that barrier. It's like that arc spell or whatever. It's just like a giant version of it, I suppose, that suppressed their magic and they couldn't move or whatever, and then just killed them all right in front of the demon race. That's rough. Like, I actually felt a little bad, even though we know that Purity, her name's like Derriere? Not Derriere. But Derrieria? I don't know. Whatever her name is. I believe she's Purity. Commandment of Purity. We know that she was very, like, evil in the future, but I still felt bad for her here, having to watch her sister die, you know? So, and I'm sure there were other, like, family members and stuff like that. It's interesting because, like, so much of the demon race just seems like those, like, minion demons, like the big red ones and gray ones. But they still, like, think of them as comrades, you know? And maybe that's just me, like, because some of them are humanoid and everything, I care for them more because the other ones seem so much like monsters. But I guess we have kind of seen them talk once or twice, right? So maybe they do have, like, personalities and they're just, like, soldiers and stuff like that. So maybe I should be feeling bad when they just get slaughtered. I don't know, but I mean, they're also doing some evil shit usually when they're getting slaughtered. But anyway, there was so many people sealed in that. I wonder how many like humanoid demons there are, because we really only see like the commandments, some of them being humanoid, and then we saw like Piety's sister there was obviously humanoid, and Meliodas as well and stuff like that. But I wonder why they don't have more like, why there aren't more armies of people that are humanoid. Maybe there's just that few of them that are humanoid as part of the demon race. I don't know. I don't know how all that works. It's interesting. It's probably something we're never gonna find out, but I don't know. Anyway, I mean, I'm not sure what else to talk about this episode. I was just so into it the whole time. Meeting one of the Archangels was cool, even though he was creepy, and we sort of met another one. There was apparently a second one there, but they were just in a ball of light, so who knows, like, we don't know what they look like, so I don't really consider that meeting. We heard their voice briefly, but, I'm wondering if, I keep trying to remember the name of the person that I think, Merlin said she was the daughter of, and I wonder if that's going to end up being one of the Archangels that we see here. I think it started with a B. So I guess we'll find out. I think I might recognize it when they say it, hopefully. So maybe we'll find out here. But, or it's just someone completely different. Anyway. But yeah, it'll be kind of interesting to see more of the goddess race, even though they kind of seem evil now. I was kind of hoping that, you know, the stories of them, like, teaming up with the humans and the giants and the fairies all to take down the demon race, I thought it was going to be like yeah, let's band together to take out this one evil race, but now it's just seeming like they're just not that great of people either. But anyways, I think that's it for me, guys. I don't really have much else to say regarding this episode. So good, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Also, check out my Patreon, where you can see an episode or two ahead for all of my shows, except for the live airing one, which I should be caught up with soon, which I'm actually trying to catch up on so I can watch it live airing. But anyway, yeah. So check that out. I also have Patreon exclusives on there. I just finished up The Boys, and I will be starting another live action as a Patreon exclusive soon, and I'm also continuing on with Soul Eater. So check that stuff out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye!